Hello and welcome to my newest art journal watch along video, the last one for April. If you don't know me, I'm Sarah, the artist behind Pinselgeschichten, and this is pretty much just a watch along video showing you what I did for an art journal page this week. Now I started off with some sketching out of letters, and to kind of space them evenly, I used a ruler and a pencil just to outline them. Now, the page for this week is pretty much what went on in my mind this week. So I frequently have that when I do have an idea for an art project or a bigger piece that once inspiration struck and the outlining of the project is done in my head, I get this weird feeling that I can't really sit still and I want to start right away. But with the larger projects, you got to plan them to a certain point. So this is pretty much the page about that state, knowing that I got to plan and make sure that everything is in place before I even start. But I desperately want to start right away, and this weird feeling of having, I don't know, just you can't sit still and you want to start right away. This is pretty much the subject of the page. So now I gotta tease you a little bit, but I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. But I'm planning to have the month of July off. I gotta take care of some other projects. I gotta make room, and of course I gotta do some other stuff as well. But I want you to have something to join me on in July, and this is pretty much the project, the large thing that I'm planning here while working on other things as well. That just once I had the idea for it, it was like, oh, I want to start right away. I want to make the videos. I want to paint. I want to do that thing. But I gotta plan it out first to make it work. And yeah, I gotta calm down. I gotta keep calm, as the lettering here says. And I'm using masking fluid to outline the letters because I want to have the lower section of the page be totally wild and really fuzzy and just energy, creativity, and the upper part being very calm and very structured and being the total opposite. So once I had the masking fluid dried, which takes about 20 to 30 minutes depending on how large the sections are that you're masking there with the fluid, I watered the whole paper, and then I just dropped different colors of inks and let it flow. And the ink does all the work. The way it flows, it makes a total mess. And pretty much depicts the whole wildness and the being energized, being inspired, and not being able, or hardly being able, to sit still and take a breather and start to plan the whole thing. So that's what I want to depict here with these wild and bright colors that are so much in your face and so loud and just present, you know. They stand out, and they're gonna stand out way more once I got the upper section of the painting done. So I'm dabbing off a few of the pieces or the parts that I had just too much liquid, and then I'm gonna let everything dry. Now you see that around the masking fluid that I'm just rubbing off now that everything is dry, some of the ink spilled. I don't mind because I'm going to cover that up, so I'm okay with that. So I'm outlining the upper section, the things that I want to have be calm and planned. I'm just outlining that so that I have a very clear border between the fuzzy, bright, inspired, artsy stuff and the calm, planned stuff of the page. It's pretty much just the way I put down colors and the way that I do have calm sections and wild sections that make the page. There's not a lot to it. It's pretty much just lettering and the way I put down colors that makes the whole difference here. So with my lettering stencils, I write down the rest of the sentiment, which is, and plan it out, which is a shout out to myself to remind myself, keep calm and really plan it out before you even start doing the artwork, and not just go in there and do it as I actually want, but where I know it will not work in the end and I will have to do things 2 or 3 times, which just I can't fit into my schedule. So with a white gel pen, I'm just filling in the letters, and later on I'm changing to a different kind of brand with a bigger tip because I'm lazy like that. And I don't want to have too many tiny lines there. I just want it to be a big blob of white that is the letter. But I'm outlining it with a small one just because it's way easier to control. So the next couple of weeks I will be working on my normal art stuff that you will see here, published every day or pretty much every day. I'm not doing anything on Wednesdays. And the rest of the days I will be working on the big project. I know I'm so unfair teasing it like that and not giving any hints, but in time I will have some teasers for you for or kind of like a trailer, but not really, for the July thing. In July itself, I can tell you that I will do my art journal pages and my daily sketches and the documented life projects as I do pretty much every day, every week. But I'm only gonna have the art journal videos in the last week of July, but then every day and not any other projects. We'll show them here so you will get your usual amount of art journal videos in a month. It's just pretty much just like I did with the advent calendar in December. It's going to be the same thing, but just for July with another theme, another topic, another big project. So once I have the white letters blocked in, I'm just outlining the left hand side with a bit of black marker just to make it more readable and have kind of like a drop shadow there. And then the last thing I do is filling in the background with a Copic marker. I'm using Copics for that because they blend in nicely, so they will make a nice black background. Once that fluid is dry, you won't see any lines that you see now while the marker is still kind of wet and blendable on the page. And that is already my page. That's done. Very simple, but I had to make a page about what I felt the whole week, being totally weird and buzzy and oh gosh. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you got some ideas on art pieces that you want to make, just maybe how to work with inks and really let them flow. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I'm going to see you next week with the first May page, because April is done, and on my channel there's also the monthly art journal vlog. Posted that last Thursday. It's available, check it out. It's just a quick recap of the month, and I would very much appreciate if you liked and or shared this video with somebody. And if you haven't already, you could maybe, if you'd like, subscribe to the channel. I got lots and lots of art videos for you throughout the week, as well as one board game video every Sunday for you that I do with my husband, where we're just weird and silly. So enjoy, have a good one. I'm going to see you tomorrow on the Tiny Tuesdays. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.